Good morning, everybody. Trying to get enough energy up to go in and work out. It's a little bit after 5. I think I woke up at 4:30 or something this morning. I don't even know how to start this. About, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something last night, Jules and I were, when she finishes editing and I get the thumbnail posted and things like that, we usually go to YouTube, and there's a couple of people that we always check on to see what they posted, if we want to watch today's video that they put out. And after that moment when I didn't see a video, we got online and kind of searched around to see, if anything was happening, and it slowly devolved into a lot of shock and not really sure how to put together loss when loss is virtual. And you guys probably already know, if you're watching this, you're into watching people's daily vlogs, and I'm talking about Adam the Woo. And seeing that he had passed away yesterday. For me, it's difficult because Julie showed me him when I first met her, because she was into urban exploration. And so as we got further into YouTube together as watchers, I started watching his channel simply to see what he was doing, how he was doing his style. I had no interest in starting a YouTube channel myself. It was only when Julie started saying, hey, we should film some of this stuff, that I started using his channel as an example. To see kind of the style, how to show personality, camera angle to film, things to say. How do you converse to something that you're just talking into, but you have to realize there's people on the other side of it, right? Where you don't have someone telling you, or a producer showing you, or a sound team and whatever else. So it's been really weird to see this turnover, because I have reached out on my own YouTube account to comment and talk over the years to him, and we know vloggers personally who have spent time with him and talked with him. We actually met friends because we've watched videos from him and met them in person, but had no idea who they were prior to him putting them on his channel. And so it's weird. It's really weird today. We kind of went to bed in shock after we verified that it was in fact true. He's 51 years old. I think we had this thought that hopefully at one point in time, being in Florida, we might even have the opportunity to talk to him, to get to know him. We shared a lot of the same interests. He came from a very similar background that Julie came from, and thought we could relate. And she's going to talk about her own experience. But when I got to the gym, I'm trying to read a little more, and I see, TMZ has now put out an article, and of course his father. There's some videos now on YouTube as well that have been put out on some of his closer friends. Anyway, I just decided to start prior to going into the gym because I'm trying to get the motivation to go in, and it's strange. It's very strange. I totally understand the people that say, how could you react this way when you can't have a sense of loss, having never known someone personally, and I understand that. The parasocial relationship is very strange. However, it seems as you get older, especially when you watch individuals who just have a phone or just have a camera and talk into it, that you have this, or you get this, you develop this sense of being able to relate to that person, having the adventure with them because you are looking through their eyes, so to speak, and getting out what they decide to show you. Whether or not that's the real person, we can leave that up to debate and opinion. So it is strange. I don't know that I have a sense of loss, but I have a sense of respect for a person who was just trying to put their life out there. And having enjoyed it myself and having watched years of it becomes, a personal, well, there's something not here now, right? There is a hole, because when you have an expectation and that expectation is been abruptly pulled, you don't really know what to do with it. So I am sad, having never met someone, but was hoping to meet someone. And from what I read, his parents, his friends, his family loved him very much. And he went to a lot of the same places that we did, especially around Florida. Some of the videos we've done were repeats of things that he had filmed before too. So it's weird this morning for us, this close around the holidays. Anyway, I thought I would pop in, just kind of say that's kind of what's been going on the last several hours. So I'm going to go in and work out, try to gather some thoughts as well, and then get on with our day today. So hope you guys are having a great morning, and we're going to try to deal with this and move forward. I've finished what workout I could do. Just been watching Adam's videos. I won't say it was motivation necessarily today, but more like a remembrance, a respect, an honor to him, and the time just kind of passed by. I will say I was watching a road trip he did with his dad a few years ago. That was tough to watch. I watched Sunday's video because he closed out Sunday night, which of course was the last video that he put out. He was found Monday afternoon after a wellness check. That was tough to watch. He always closes with "see you in the next video." So to hear that and realize that it was at night and he was getting ready to go into his home, that's just tough. It's a heavy dose of reality, unfortunately. And going into 2026, Joy and I had always had hopes of being able to meet him for friends' sake, not to video or do anything as far as a collaboration with him. But we just thought he was a nice guy, an interesting guy, and wanted to show him that we enjoyed what he put out. So when you realize that that's not going to happen, that you never even was a blip on his map, that's tough. That's tough to realize. So anyway, I finished the workout. I'm going to go back home. Julie and I have been texting already this morning, and I'd sent her the TMZ article that came out overnight, and I've seen a ton of videos. There's a ton of videos up today that are from people who personally knew him. So I think as we go throughout the day and remember him, it's going to be one of those situations where this may not be something you guys want to watch, but we feel like we have to put this out because he's a big reason why we even started a channel. I film a lot of the ways that he does because I had no idea what I was doing, and since Julie had showed me him before the channel started, I was interested in doing likewise, and I thought I liked his style, so I tried to copy his style. So anyway, I'm gonna head home and we'll do some reflecting today.
Hey everybody, good morning. I have my piping hot caffeinated beverage here. It's actually a little too hot to drink. I haven't been up long, just sitting here doing my little heating pad routine. But I did not really sleep well at all last night. When we were uploading the vlog last night, had already edited it. I was uploading it. For some reason, I went to Facebook. I don't do that. I don't use social media. I don't know why I went to Facebook. And the first thing I saw was a post from an Adam the Woo fan group saying that he had died. And I thought, this has to be a joke. I'm not going to indulge a joke. So I asked Michael to check his YouTube channel, and I checked his Instagram, and over the course of the next couple of hours, we started to see so many things coming in. And I think Amber knows when I'm sad. We just couldn't believe it, and we spent a really long time trying to convince ourselves that this couldn't possibly be real. This wasn't happening. There's no way. We never met Adam the Woo. I should tell you that now. Neither one of us have ever watched all of his daily videos, but I first found Adam the Woo probably 10 years ago. No, probably more than that. I think I was bored at work one night, and I was trying to find out more information about an amusement park that I went to when I was really little in North Carolina. It was up on a mountain, and you had to take a ski lift to get there. So if you were scared of a ski lift, you couldn't go to the park, I guess. And one of the things that came up while I was trying to find out more information was a video of this guy called Adam the Woo, who was exploring abandoned theme parks and cool places like that. And he was vlogging it all, and vlogging was not really even like a big thing back then. I mean, YouTube for me had just been a platform where you go listen to music. It wasn't, Abba, stop, that's my skincare, don't take that off. It wasn't a place where you went for entertainment outside of music. So this has been that many years ago. He had actually climbed the mountain on his hands and feet to follow the old, overgrown with briars and stickery plants, and he had climbed the ski lift to get to this mountaintop. And then he explored the whole town, and it brought back so many memories for me when I was a kid. The roller coasters and the animatronics and the restaurants and the Wild Wild West scene, and I just thought that was so cool that he did that. I've done a lot of urban exploration with my brother. We've been in abandoned hospitals, abandoned schools, abandoned motels, and but we always kept it on the down low. We don't go telling people we did things like that. And here was this guy, Adam, with a camera, filming himself doing this. I mean, breaking the law, literally. But it was, he wasn't vandalizing anything. He wasn't stealing any property. He wasn't making his mark or, doing anything like that. He was just going to these old nostalgic places, and I just know even if he'd gotten hurt, it's not like he was going to sue. He was just showing these cool places. And for me, getting to see Ghost Town in the sky, as an adult, after having some great memories there as a kid, and it's been closed for so many years, it was really nostalgic, and I was like, wow, who is this guy? Like, what else does he do? So I just watched tons and tons and tons of his videos of exploring abandoned places, and he was always going somewhere cool and doing something neat, and it was usually free other than the gas to get there. These were his days of living in the van, I think. While he was at Ghost Town in the Sky, if I'm remembering the right video, he actually got busted by security. They must have seen him on a camera or something, and they came out to escort him off the property because you are trespassing, you know. And he was so nice and respectful that the security guard ended up giving him a tour of the place that he had just explored and given him all kinds of like behind the scenes information about it. And from then on, that's how I found him. I watched tons and tons and tons. He was going to all over Hollywood to show where famous people are buried, which I've always found that really fascinating. Standing outside the gates of properties to say this is where so-and-so lived or where they died. And when I met Michael had never heard of Adam the Woo, but I thought, you know, this is a thing that I like to do. I like to explore, go places I'm not really supposed to be. I have kind of matured out of that now. I don't really do that at my age now, but in my 20s, I did a lot of that, you know. And we started watching Adam the Woo, and Michael loved his content, you know. We started watching him a lot. Not every day. We're not really, we don't watch a lot of Disney vloggers, so we skipped a lot of those videos. But when he would go on his road trips or fly to cool places, we loved his Alaska trip from a year or two ago. We watched every one of those videos because we'd never been to Alaska. We would love to go to Alaska. I never heard of Barrow, Alaska, and now I know, you know, it's the coldest, northest, farthest, darkest place in the United States. I'm rambling here, but we ended up starting our own YouTube channel with different ideas in mind. We originally started because we wanted to talk about carnivore lifestyle we were living. That was really blowing up and trendy at the time, but we were not like extremists like most of the content creators around the carnivore lifestyle were. And we were just thinking it would be fun to share our input because it was working for us. We also wanted to be a movie review channel, which is funny for me to think now because I don't even enjoy watching movies very much, but that didn't last long. We did that content for maybe about 6 months. I think it's all privatized now. And we were in Florida one day and bored on YouTube, and a video popped up from Adam the Woo. He was exploring Kenansville, Florida, and he showed an old schoolhouse, an old post office, an old motel, an old bank, like from the turn of the century era. And I just told Michael, I'm like, this is the kind of stuff that I used to do, and I really miss doing it. And what would you think about maybe making some videos like this on our YouTube channel? And Michael was all for it. Our very first, I guess you could call it, adventure video, we actually called it We're Retracing the Steps of Adam the Woo. We went to all the places that he went in his video. An old historical marker for where a very important train track came through. Then we went to Kenansville. We saw the Heartbreak Hotel and the old bank. It's full. It's like a museum. It's full of really neat stuff, but I can never catch them when they're open. The post office, the school. We kind of followed in the footsteps, and we recreated the Adam the Woo video our way, I guess you could say. We didn't try to borrow his catchphrases, or, you know, we weren't trying to be him, but we were trying to publicly, visibly show we were inspired by him. And after that, we really took off on our channel just with the idea that we have the ability and the resources and the time to go out and do really neat things. And we have a very fun life. We're very privileged to be able to do all the fun things that we do. And we're grateful that we get to do all the things that we do. But I had a career in nursing for, I think it was 16 years. And I saw a lot of people who aren't physically able to do those things. And there was always a little bit of a burden on my heart to share what I can in any way that I can, if there's a way to do it. And I got really inspired by the idea that, well, maybe people can't go out and explore Kenansville and see this cool old bank or this old post office, but there might be people out there who really, really want to. Maybe they can't, or maybe they just live too far away, you know? I can do it. I can go there and I can show it and learn a little bit about it and share what I know, and if maybe they know more. And it really was like the fire under me to try to take the camera to places that other people can't go. And from there we just sort of took off. Not everything that we do is exciting. Not everything we do is expensive. Some of the things we do, we just pull out a little app in our phone that says, tell me something cool that happened close to where I am, and we'll go find a historical marker and talk about it. But if that's not your thing, you don't have to watch it. That was another thing that Adam often said in his videos, was that it's free to watch my channel, and you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. It costs you nothing. He wasn't out there trying to sell merch or receive sponsorships, brand deals. He just took his camera to cool places he wanted to go. If you want to see it, great. If you don't, click out. You can come back another day if you want to. And I've always tried to remind myself of that when the occasional comment would come through that wasn't very nice. It's like, well, no one made anyone sit through my video, and if you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy it, but you don't have to watch it. I'm having a good time first and foremost, and I'm sharing with anyone who wants to watch. I call them my friends if you want to watch. And I think I've adopted that a lot from the model that Adam the Woo set. I was never trying to copy him, but I was greatly inspired by him, and so was Michael. When we first started our channel and we started going out and doing things, Michael was a little bit flummoxed about being in front of a camera. He just, he's always worked a professional career, a professional job, and he's always been able to speak in a realm that he's familiar with. But when we were doing different things every day, going different places, I would be taken in places he knew nothing about. He would say he didn't know what to say to the camera. And I'm like, well, you have to be in the video too. It can't just be me. So eventually one day I told him, I said, just pretend you're Adam the Woo. You watch Adam the Woo all the time. We watch Adam the Woo multiple times a week. Pretend you're Adam the Woo. Just channel your inner Adam the Woo. And he took off. From the time I said that, he treated the camera like it was his best friend, or me, or somebody that was with him that he wanted to share adventures with. And he would just chat to the camera like it was a real person, just like Adam did. And he told me so many times that was the little inspiration that he needed to finally realize, I'm not talking to a little tiny electronic. I'm actually talking to, there's humans on the other side of this electronic, and I need to take those friends with me to do this fun thing. And we've watched a lot of Adam the Woo's international travels this year. We were so proud of him for getting his passport and pushing himself out of his comfort zone to go these amazing places. And I was so excited for his 2026 plans. History is my favorite thing in the world, I think. And he was going to do his America 250 road trip. I'm not that interested in a lot of it. Some of the highways and byways, not as much. I'm more interested in like the colonial patriotic history, but he was going to be doing a lot of that in 2026. I didn't believe it last night. I did not believe. I never even met him. And so the fact that I'm having such an emotional reaction, I don't feel like I deserve to have this level of a reaction, but this morning, I went back to that Facebook page while I was doing my stretches, and I was reading the comments, and I know there's lots of people that met Adam, and they shared a photo and they talked about how nice he was. But the comments that really got me were a lot of these people that never met him. I'm sorry, Michael got home and interrupted me, but I needed a minute to kind of get it together. The comments that got me from his Facebook page this morning were so many people that I saw posting saying that they had been watching Adam the Woo since, I remember one specifically, she said since 2017, when she was going through chemo and was having a hard time finding a reason to get up every day, and she looked forward to the adventure that he was gonna take her on because she couldn't go anywhere. There were a lot of comments just like that. I'm sorry. There were a lot of comments like that, people saying that they couldn't have seen these things or been these places or done these, that they got to go with him. And I don't know if he ever really knew just how much that would have meant to those people. I hope he did. But that is what makes vlogging worth doing. I haven't had as many experiences like that, but there have been a few videos that I posted that have humbled me a lot. When I realized the people that saw the video, I'm thinking of one in particular, a graveyard that I went to, not having any idea that a 7th great-granddaughter would reach out to me and tell me thank you so much for going there because she's always wanted to view the gravesite of her great ×7 grandfather, who was the reason she was able to enter the Daughters of the American Revolution. She can't make it here because she is taking care of ill family members. But I took flowers, and she felt like it was from her. And there are people all over the world, people from all over this country even, that are saying that his content brought them a reason to want to keep going and joy in their day. And that's the whole reason why we wanted to start doing this in the first place. I hope he knew. I hope he had any idea how much his content helped people, because I know that would have meant more to him than watch time hours or revenue. He is one of the ones I know was not in it to get big or famous or rich or live a life of fun. He was in it to just do what he likes to do and be who he really is, and share things with other people who maybe can't do that. Like that is, I never met him, and I will remain convinced till the day that I die that that's why he did the things that he did. And I hope he knows what a big success that he really was. Not with the money that he was able to make, or the influence he had, or the number of people who knew his name, but with the people that he never met that wanted to meet him, and a lot of them did. But that's the thing I think that's really got me this morning, is I just wonder if he had any idea. I don't know what else to say. Today was supposed to be a Vlogmas. I already have plans to hang out with my friend Crystal. We made those plans last week. and I'm so excited to see her. She is one of the only people that I know who loves to go out and do exactly the kinds of things that we love to go out and do with Adam, like Adam the Woo. She and I are going to go traipsing through a field looking for a tombstone of a little boy who was buried in 1808. The tombstone has most likely been, the land has been developed and it may not be there anymore, but that's not the point. The point is we're going to look for it. We're going to be out in the fresh air and the sunshine. We're going to be visiting and socializing and having a great time. She recently started her own YouTube channel, and I will put that on the screen because it's called The Old House Genealogist, but I have to look up how to spell it. Every single time I forget. And she likes to do things just like I do, and I like to do things just like Adam did. The things that bring me joy and things that I love to go seek out and look for, I just want to take the camera in case there's somebody else who would like to see it too, you know? I didn't know Adam, and I don't feel like I have any right to have this kind of an emotional reaction to what happened, but I would never have known if you had asked me 2 days ago how would I feel if the world lost Adam the Woo, but now I know, and it's horrible. I did not realize to what level I thought of him like a friend. Even though I didn't know him personally, and I didn't watch every single video that he posted, I still felt like I knew him. And I always assumed someday I'd cross paths with him. And I think Michael felt the same way.
So I just got back from the gym. It's not even 8:30, but I think we're actually going to end today's video here, simply because we have shared some initial feelings about Adam, and we don't want to repeat ourselves. We would rather remember and talk with one another about Adam, and we don't want to make this vlog too terribly long.
It's already over 30 minutes long. I just started talking and I didn't know where to stop because I feel like he's been a part of my life for so many years that it's just unbelievable to think that he's not here anymore and that he never even knew we existed.
I know. It's this whole social media thing is strange.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that he was one of the first people to put videos out before YouTube even began to monetize videos. And Julie turned me on to him very early on in our relationship. Like I said earlier, because of the urban exploration and places he had been that I would never get to see because they were already closed. So it made me interested in YouTube. It made me interested in doing a lot of the similar, sometimes the same things that he had done. And I will say that was very brave of him, because he talked a lot about quitting his job, living in a van, and making videos, even at a time when a new platform on the internet wasn't even paying people. But he thought that was better than continuing to work at the local Publix in St. Cloud there. So that was extremely brave, and that was a big chance to take.
And look how many people followed in his footsteps. And now they do what they love and support their lifestyle. That's the dream. That's the dream everybody wants. To make a living doing what you love. He brought that dream into a reality and showed people that it can be done. And
that's right. And that's certainly the reason why I'm making videos today, why I am enthused to film, and why I feel like that I'm talking to friends rather than just putting randomness out there. And none of that would have happened without watching Adam's videos.
I think I'll always have a gratitude for him for that, for the inspiration that I've found from him to do what I love doing and take a camera along in case anybody else wants to see it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I will make a whole separate video for what I do today. It's going to be tough to go out there and have a great time, even though I'm with somebody that I really care about, taking this in my heart along for the ride. But I'm just going to pretend that Adam the Woo is looking down on me from somewhere way up high and telling me that camera angle could be better, or, you know, that coffee is getting cold, or, you know, I don't know. You know, I'm just going to pretend I'm doing one with him for old time's sake, I guess.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot now. To think about what would Adam do, how would he say, yeah.
I think we need to end this. We have
okay.
We don't really have anything interesting or special planned that we're going to do today, so I think we're just going to edit this video, and this will be the thing, and I'll show you whatever I get up to as tomorrow's daily vlog, but this is going to overshadow the whole day for sure.
Yep.
I'm really thinking about his family right now. His mom. No mother should have to go through this. And his dad, he has a sister.
Yeah.
And a lot of friends who love him who are devastated today. So my heart is going to be with all of those people.
Yes. I agree with everything Julie has said. And I hope that it was peaceful and that he is in a place of peace.
I'm glad that the last video he ever dropped, he was having so much fun, because I want to remember him that way. I haven't watched it yet. I don't think I can watch it yet, but one day when I'm a little bit past the shock and the raw, I want to see. I've heard how much fun he had in Celebration, the last video he filmed, and I've heard about the Grinch, and that was a great, hilarious.
It was, yeah.
I'm gonna want to bookend my time with Adam the Woo, and that's the perfect video to see him at home in the town he loved the most, having the time of his life and having fun.
And his Jimmy too.
Mini
March.
We will miss you, Adam.
Yeah.
More than I know how to say in a vlog.
Absolutely.
I think it's time to end it.
Okay.
This vlog is over.